What do you think about this matchup, the 2 seed, at least in the CFP's eyes, against the 1 seed in Michigan?
Well, I remember back, I think it was early October, and we were doing a few things, and I actually put Washington at number 1. And everyone was like, come on. And I said, look, they feel to me a little bit like 2019 LSU. You got a great quarterback, you got an elite receiver core, you got a really good offensive line, underrated defense, it's opportunistic. And everyone kind of, well, the people that I work with rolled their eyes. On the podcast front, they were like, what are you talking about, dude? That's a reach. I'm like, it might be, but it feels like there are some parallels here. So I've really liked Washington all year. I feel like they have been really underrated, partly because of some of the close games in November. People kind of fell out of love with them because we have this weird fascination with style points. Like, who the heck cares? Like, last time I checked, if you win the game against a quality opponent in weather in which you're forced to play a game that really is out of your comfort zone, a la Oregon State, when they hold the ball for 15 minutes in the third quarter, just thereabouts, like, that's pretty dang impressive to be resilient enough to go on the road and handle that atmosphere. And I think part of it probably stems from just having great respect for the league. I mean, Arizona, you saw early on, even against Mississippi State in their loss early, you watch that tape, it's like, all right, these guys got some dudes. Then Fafita goes in, they take off. So, I mean, Arizona State had, that was a down game for them, but, man, they found a way defensively when their offense wasn't going. Got a little greedy in that game, but I think Washington is really well equipped to win a game like this in a setting like this. Create big plays, put a ton of pressure on the opposing quarterback, both with their pass rush, which I know statistically isn't dominant, but every quarterback they play feels it, and they're getting the ball out faster as a result. And then for Washington, I think the big thing, they got to stop the run. I mean, if Michigan allows this game to kind of sink, and I think if this becomes a game in which possessions are limited, that favors Michigan. So I think Washington kind of needs to control the flow, and if they get off to an early start, I think the team that has the lead at halftime is in great shape. So I think the first half is really going to determine the outcome, and